Round of 32 continues here. Heat number 3 out there in the lineup now. It's got two-time world champ Filipe Toledo currently sitting in 11th position on the rankings, representing Brazil up against Crosby Colapinto, presented the award by Steph Gilmore. We'll get back to that because Crosby is going to get things started quickly here, hammering down the line. Two guys with big airs that aren't afraid to throw them down.
And let's have a look at some of the replays here. So Crosby gets the first exchange. Nice little hack off the top, keeping all that speed down the line. Pumping, glides over that little section, and then goes for the throw tail reverse.
And Filipe, who's been victorious on the Gold Coast here before, rips into that big frontside carve. Such an explosive surfer when he gets going. And he is loading up. He wants to get into that top 10 and throw his hat in the ring for a shot at another world title. Clean finish there. Great exchange to kick things off.
And then outside, Laura, Filipe.
Yeah, so much speed. Just drawing down the line here. And this is a big hook in the pocket. Releases the tail and gets into this inside section. Just tags it away here. You know, this was... It almost looked like he was at a wave pool and just enjoying every last bit of this wave here. Keeps going and a nice float finish there. So just tagging that one and with so much power. Love that turn there, kicking the tail there, and very nice way to start. He looks like he's on.
Oh gosh, on and then some. This guy has the ability to give himself space in a wave that is so down the line and cupped out. He's that fast, and then he keeps his speed down the line. Live action here.
Crosby up again. Good kick on the tail there. Glides across the section to set up the finish. Beautiful hit there. And chasing him down the line again is Toledo. He's going to steal the spotlight in the biggest possible way. So lofted out, so high, the complete rotation. Toledo has just dropped the biggest air of the year on us and has set the bar at a whole new level.
Bonsoy replay, Filipe just telegraphing here, gets the full rotation. Landed so far up the board, but let's watch the water angle. They'll take to the sky, and just incredible, intuitive aerial maneuvers here.
Look at this replay. Kaipo watching on from the lineup. So much height, Kipes.
That was big.
There is a feeling that this is going to be a big one for Toledo. Crosby's not going to waste any time. He has a look at that one on the inside. Numbers starting to roll through for the two-time world champion. Heat score total of 19.6. It was unbelievable. And here he goes again, trying to get rid of a 7 here. Toledo already with the biggest air of the event and really looking confident now. Surfing with a lot of acceleration now, maybe more acceleration than we've seen him in all year. A lot of pace.
This is dangerous.
Kinetic.
Spending more time in Brazil, so there's so much for him to be excited about. And he actually, the most thing he can be excited about is that he seems like he's not falling off his board ever again.
It's dangerous when he gets to that zone where you kind of get the feeling he feels.
But if he just pushes a little bit too hard, we'll see the board start disconnecting. We'll see him making mistakes. Here goes Filipe on the inside.
7.83 in his last wave. So he has work to do himself if he wants to increase his lead here. Beautiful carve, brings it back to the bowl, just showing that just almost unrivaled variation. And again, just so pinpoint accurate with where he places that final turn, unleashes the power, gets some release, and he's just enjoying himself, and it's a good thing to see. Kind of not in a position where he's going to take too much off this requirement. I wonder if that wave's going to do it for him.
Yeah, let's see as well what this wave comes in. You know, if this cracks the 8, then it's going to be so much harder. I mean, a bit sleepy in the middle here, and I think, you know, this is where it felt nice. You know, when you're getting that float and making, you know, every single wave right now, and here goes Crosby because he's got a huge task.
Big Crosby has the power. He's got some big airs of his own too. Look at the spray falling as he unloads on that second turn, drifts the fins, needs a huge finish here to convert. Whips that tail, does extremely well as the board just loses contact through the transition. He hangs on for the finish.
More speed for yourself and a really nice combo, but let's see here, Crosby, because this was a good carve, absolutely perfection in timing, and head through the tail and almost lost it but held on. So this is where he could have done a float, but goes, you know what, I need to throw the tail again, and
This is the best he's looked in a heat all year. That's danger signs for the rest of the draw.
Wow, look at that combined heat total, 17.87. Even Crosby, 15.33. What an absolute heat. Hats off to both these guys.